Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's Thursday, the 16th of October, and as you can see from outside today, we are having some lovely conditions. Things are currently a mix of sunshine and clouds. Now, as you can all see from these cloud tops, we're not getting much vertical extent. The atmosphere is actually quite dry. Now, from the satellite, you can see we're getting a lot of that southerly flow. The winds aren't coming from the south. This is because we're on the western periphery of the ridge being the dominant feature currently affecting Barbados. Now you can also see this activity here toward the north. This is actually some confluencing and convergence that's currently giving the leewards some activity, but it's not expected to affect us. What we're expected to be affected by for the next few days is the ridge. The ridge is expected to be the dominant feature tomorrow and coming into most of Saturday. But you would also see here we have these two tropical waves in the Atlantic. Now, this first one here is expected to traverse across the Guyanas and not really affect Barbados. However, the second one is expected to be affecting us coming into Sunday. You may begin to feel some of the effects of this, possibly even on Saturday night. Consequently, we do have a green excess rainfall alert for most of the week going into Saturday, but by Sunday, we expect conditions to be mostly cloudy with some light to heavy showers with the potential for some isolated thunderstorms. We are also expecting an increase in those wind speeds. Right now, the models are suggesting that the wind speeds may increase on Saturday into that 35 to 45 kilometer per hour range, which could be hazardous to small craft operators. So there's a potential that we may issue a small craft advisory tomorrow. Now, the winds are picking up. They're also pushing that sea surface. Consequently, the models are showing us an increase in those sea swell heights to 1.5 to 2.5 for the north, east, and south coast. And by Sunday, they're suggesting that those swell heights may even go into that 2 to 3 meter range. So as always, please, ladies and gentlemen, exercise caution. That's it in terms of the weather for the remainder of the week. In terms of the tides, first high tide will be at 12:52. Second high tide will be at 1:37 tomorrow afternoon. First low tide will be at 7:22. Second low tide will be at 7:34 tomorrow night. Sunrise will be at 5:49. Sunset will be at 5:38. And that's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. As always, thanks so much for watching. Make sure to follow us on all of our pages and download our app. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow. As always, stay safe.